Wimbaway, a Wimbaway, a Wimbaway, a Wimbaway. In the outback, the dry ass outback, koalas boop tonight. Oh, look, they're snuggling. The bubble. The bubble. There's the bird. Anyway, last night on the way to work, I went into, there's a store up the street. I went there, everybody's wearing masks and shit, and, this chick who's, like, usually there all the time, and can I get a pack of Cheyennes, full flavored? Like, oh, here you go. And, you gotta face the fucking, they got the glass window up with the little, so you gotta, like, face the label so they can scan it. Like, oh, I can't read you. Like, she's really short, but, she's cute, though. But anyway, this old couple comes in, I guess. She, right when I walked in, she was like, oh, I'll be right with you. I'll be right there. Don't worry about it. And the other kid, who was usually two people at that time of night, the other kid was like, oh, I'll be over there in a second. And I was like, it doesn't matter to me. I'm not in a hurry. Just do what you guys gotta do. She comes back in shaking her head. She goes outside. She comes back in shaking her head. And turns out this old couple showed up. And they didn't even know how to park, first of all. Maybe they shouldn't be driving. It's usually the case with people as old, like they were up there. They were like 70 something, and not looking great. And anyway, um, I guess, keep in mind, this is a convenience store. It's a small store. It's just like, and there was no. I was the only person in there, other than two employees. Like, they, they go in. They called, and they were like, "Yeah, we wanted a curbside pickup." It's a convenience store. That's not. And she comes. This girl comes. So she takes care of him because she's a nice person. But she comes back in shaking her head, and we're just like, I don't know. She's like, I hate people. I go, yeah, I do too. Uh, and I don't know. I just thought that was fucking hilarious. Curbside pickup, or what, like a bag of chips? Just put a mask on and go in. What the fuck is the problem? Uh, That's fucking funny to me. It's just like people who don't, they're too old fashioned to like understand how to do things. This isn't a restaurant. It's, oh, can I get a curbside pickup for gas? Like, hey, can you fill my tank? Can you do that? I know it's a self-service station, but can you fill my tank, please? People are fucking idiots. It's hilarious. And then the other thing, every night now, every single night when I drive to work, there's somebody right up my ass. Like, so I live next to the highway, and so that convenience store is on the front there, and then when I come out, um, and first of all, they need to put a fucking stop sign, and there's like a two-way, there's like a main street that wraps around, and then there's like the main road that leads to the rotary, or the roundabout, where, and they need to put a stop sign there because people just come like rolling through there. And it's like, yeah, okay, asshole. There's no stop sign, but I mean, it's you're coming to an intersection. You do you not know how to drive? Did you not go to driving school? And every day I gotta like slow, like I don't even look when cars come to an intersection and I'm driving past. I don't even look at the driver. I look at their like front tire or their passenger side tire or driver's, depending on, and I just like put my foot like right above the brake, just in case, because people are fucking idiots. If I come to an intersection, I slowly come to a stop. And everything's nice. Let the cars pass and wait for my turn. But these fucking idiots, like they don't. I don't know. There's got to be a stop sign there. Anyway, every night now when I come out, people are coming off the highway to go down that main street, and like I'll roll up to the intersection, and I'll stop, and then like just look around. All right, there's nobody anywhere. It's pitch black out. There's nobody anywhere. I'm gonna go take my turn now. So I go to take the turn. All of a sudden, somebody comes like right up my ass. They're fucking, and they got like $3,000 headlights that are like just like so like you're at a fucking arena rock concert. And yeah, yes, I have a landline in 2020. Yeah, we don't have money to give out. I'd appreciate it if those people wouldn't call like 5 fucking times a day. We didn't answer you the first time, so yeah, get a fucking clue. Or I mean, it's fair if they call a second time, but like okay, after that, we're clearly we're not we're not into you. Yeah, these people are like, first the joke was like panic buying, people panic buying stuff. Now it's like people are panic driving, and it's like what are you doing? What you just fucking there's nobody out anymore because everybody's fucking paranoid. Just drive like you normally would. Nothing changed about driving with COVID. People are fucking retarded. And that's not fair. That's not a nice thing to. But you get the gist. Like people are acting like fucking idiots. Today on the way home, I had two guys separately, like, and then there's a whole other funny point to that. But like, I passed two different guys at different sections. I have like a 7-minute commute. I work close to home, so this one guy, he's like literally in the middle of the street, and I was shaking my head, and I moved around him, I maneuvered, and I was just shaking my head, and I was like, well, all right, that's one bullet dodged. Nah, and then I took a turn. I was going down the next street, and there's another guy. There's another guy like just in the middle of the street going for a jog. Like I don't. Where do these people come from? They're not from Earth. They're clearly not from Earth. It's so fucking stupid. I hate it. Everybody's acting like a fucking weirdo nowadays. It's like, yes, there's a virus. They'll probably come out with a vaccine eventually, one that they probably already have, and just this is like a some odd version of Contagion, where like the world is burning, but it's not actually burning like in the movie. It's just It's like a slow burn, I guess. Oh, everybody's acting like fucking idiots. And then you get the riots and all that shit going on. But the other thing was about the guy being in the middle of the street. It's like you see two like I saw like a couple and they were both jogging with masks on and one was on the sidewalk and the other one was like maybe 4 feet apart, like literally in the street. And it's like you live together. How are you? What are you doing? Just run next to each other. It's not gonna change anything. Me and my father have been joking about this for like 2 months now. Like, just nothing you do people think it's not in the water. It, what the fuck do you? Are you a scientist? I don't use fucking basic logic. It's everywhere. It's if you're gonna get it, you're gonna get it. Tough luck, kid. Like a boxing coach. Better luck next time. I mean, it sucks, and it's sad. Uh, People are dying, but you got you gotta like use basic logic. Don't change your entire fucking life because it's gonna get where it's going. It, there's nothing you can do. You can. A, a friend of mine put like she, I don't know. You can quarantine yourself, but and that might work. That would work, I guess. Um, and that's cool. But the way people that are still going out are acting is completely bizarre to me. And they're like, oh, it's like a new fad. Like, oh, we got to change everything up. Here we go. This is what's popular now. And it's like the life either goes on or it doesn't. Don't change yourself completely just because if you have the supplies and like stockpiled and I don't know, you feel like you don't really need to go out and you feel like that's the safest way to deal with it, that's that's understandable. But people are like, "Oh yeah, we're all quarantined." But I've seen more people out now than I ever have. And they're like, "We gotta get our exercise." What changed? What? Oh, now you have to get exercise? Now you need like fucking C and D vitamin? Like, what the fuck, dude? My father's talking about like how like sports aren't gonna come back. It's like, what's going on with the sports? I don't understand. I'm listening to Felger and Mass. I don't get it. They're coming up with this new thing where they're just gonna have, you know, a screen where they're just gonna have people on a screen playing the baseball games and stuff, and people can watch from home. Oh, a TV? Like, yeah, maybe people won't go to stadiums anymore. Who the fuck knows? Oh yeah, they're gonna live concerts are gonna be. You're gonna have to stream them and watch them online. Like, well, that's actually not. That's one of the things that isn't that weird. If you don't want like thousands of people to congregate in one place because they're like spreading germs, okay, yeah, that's understandable. But it's funny to me, like it's the way he like like all that shit is normal. He's like flipping out about the wrong shit. Yeah, Dad, don't you watch baseball on TV? When was the last time you were at a baseball game? Why the fuck are you worried about that? If the teams are willing to play or whatever in different sports, then it's really just the same thing. It doesn't really matter if there's a crowd. Are you watching the game for the crowd? He cracks me up with some of the stuff that comes out of his mouth. He'll go, he'll be, he'll be smoking a cigarette, and he'll be like, I'll be on the porch. He'll be standing by his car. It's like the normal, like, after once he gets home from work meetup. Like, we'll talk about our jobs, and he'll be smoking a cigarette, and he'll rip it so fast, like, be like, "Do you know we're gonna get thunderstorms tonight?" And then he'll just like turn and walk away real fast with his coffee, and then like he'll come back really slow and be like, "Why? Just stand there and talk to me." What do you say? uh, no, once he gets that coffee in him, forget it. He's like fucking ballistic. Yeah, I love my dad. The other day, he was like, "Yeah, I was trying to put one of my puzzles together. I couldn't find two pieces. You know what? I just folded it up and threw it in the trash." I was like, "Oh, all right. I'm glad I spent like $35 on a puzzle that's of Venice that you're probably gonna end up just throwing away." He's the funniest fucking guy. The other day, I helped my neighbor clean out her basement because she's still in the process of trying to get stuff out of there. I don't know why, because she doesn't even, she's like afraid to go down there anyway. So I don't know why she's even bothering. Um, well, I guess it's progress. It's good to get shit out of the way, but uh, I ended up like brokering a deal. And I was like, I was like, all right, so you have stuff that you need to get rid of still, right? And she's like, yeah, I got a few things. I was like, all right, I'll be right back. Walk down the street. I go and get my neighbor Bob, and he scraps metal, and she had like a weight set that wasn't metal. It was like the ones like the old school ones with like the plastic around them, and it's just cement inside or whatever. And I was like, yeah, she wanted to get rid of these too. Will you take them somehow? Get rid of them in your truck. He's got a pickup truck, big scrap truck, and he just excuse me, just throws everything in. And he goes, yeah, weight is weight. And I was like, what do you? What does that mean? Like, what are you gonna do with these? Like, I don't know, weight is weight. Okay, because normally, um, if there's scrap metal around, like I give it to him. Like if we have anything to get rid of, I give it to him. If anybody else has anything to get rid of, I let him know. Um, and that way, I'm doing somebody a favor uh, and getting rid of their shit, and he's making money. Like in with metal, he'll sell it to somebody. He'll scrap it and he'll make money. He has like 10 kids, so um, and he's retired. So he's got a pension, but he does that on the side to make some extra money. He's even got a business. Like I have his business card. Like it's not like a business. It's just he printed business cards and people call him, and he goes and hauls the metal. So we got that done, and uh, they met, which is good. I try to like keep people in the know of who's like a bunch of people moved from the neighborhood, and a bunch of other people moved in, and like I don't even know who they are. They don't talk to anybody. It's always like young couples, or young perfect millennial couples, and I'm just like I'm not even gonna fucking look at you. yeah, that's about all my stories for today. The only other thing I have to add is your back hurting you, or your neck, or any part of your body? You may want to try CBD cream. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes to work. You apply uh, just a just a little bit, just a small amount to whatever area of your body is hurting you, and it'll fix it up for about 2 or 3 hours maybe. Um, this is 4 ounces, but it's about $30 including shipping, and I've had this for a couple months now, and I'm not even. Yeah, I haven't even like the rim. There's still some around the rim. Like I haven't even gotten that deep into it. Um, kind of a good deal. Please get some CBD cream. Help yourself out. Do yourself a favor today. So whatever fucking job you work, I guarantee your fucking back's hurting you. Doesn't matter what you do. Every job sucks. Unless you're like a fucking CEO or something and fly a helicopter to work and all that shit. That's it. Little little vlog for you, just 'cause I'm fucking bored. All right.